On 10th and 11th of June 2015, in Ulaanbaatar, delegates of 18 countries and representatives of 35 organizations of government and non-government entities, international bodies, consulates in Mongolia, ASM-related other development projects, research and training institutes, and local ASM communities gathered together for ASM Knowledge Hub International Symposium to discuss the establishment of the Knowledge Hub. This short video is the brief summary of the International Symposium.
So the goals of the symposium today are to obviously define the concept and path for establishing the Knowledge Hub. Today we really need to pin down what this is going to look like, and we wanted to speak with those of you who have experiences from around the world with different knowledge initiatives, to advisors on that. We want to know how this Knowledge Hub can add value for you.
So we provide tools, we provide a curricula, we assist the platform, which eventually will involve policy making, conflict resolution, governance. But the bottom line is we start with training, which we believe that better trained miners will be better organized, and then will eventually, as we put it here, help governments to have a better formalization process.
It's the gravity concentration method that they do not use mercury anymore. And in addition to that, it's more on developmental because we do a lot of community development works involving the community, the mother, the father, and the children. In the National Strategic Plan, we have these several activities in partnership with the government, and we do things like working with the health sector, with the Department of Health of the Philippines, teaching healthcare workers. We do information drive, and we involve the schools, the communities, and even the miners.
Certainly want to provide tailored technical training and business and soft skills for ASM miners with care. Fantastic suggestion.
It is about developing a capacity building center, which is a training of trainers scheme. And let's say the ordinary customer of this platform would be people working on the ground with miners or miners themselves. I think there's like a big gap because we're usually having either global conversations such as this one or national conversations, but most of the details and the nitty-gritty actually happens at the local level. So how do we link these different levels of dialogue into a consistent and coherent conversation?
The royalties here were reduced by about the same percentages in Zimbabwe. Here we saw gold going to the state from 3 kgs in 1 year to 3,000 kgs in the next. In Zimbabwe, there is no relationship between the two.
I am currently working in Myanmar for an organisation called Spectrum, which is a locally based natural resource governance organisation.
Bien, mi nombre es Alexander, presidente de administración de la...
My name is Alexander and I'm the president of the mining cooperative 15 de Agosto. The first thing I want to say is that there is no discrimination in Bolivia. We, out of 189 members of our cooperative, 144 men and 45 are women.
Mujeres asociadas.
Tomorrow we're going to look at the form of the Knowledge Hub, who it's going to connect to, how it's going to connect to them, how is it going to push information out, how is it going to pull information in from Mongolia, how is it going to coordinate linkages between that consultant there working in Suriname who wants to know about good practices in organising ASM, and me getting them in touch with ARM and the people who are working with the ASM Federation here.
And all the thoughts and the inputs that you have provided in this process. Our main purpose for the workshop basically was to validate the concept of the Knowledge Hub and to map the various stakeholders in this space, as well as to obtain inputs on how to proceed with the establishment of the knowledge hub. And I think we have achieved all these objectives. I think we have achieved all these objectives.
This documentary is brought to you by Sustainable Artisanal Mining Project of Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation in Mongolia.